a great sharpshooter game. I get 580 score. I was about to get 600, but I was just off it. So I get 38 kills, I think. But I am starting a new series called Storytime Sunday, guys. And I think this series could be pretty good. Basically, I'm just gonna tell you guys a story every Sunday. Okay, so this was a story of when I lived in Florida. And for you guys, because I know there's a couple people who don't live in the United States who are subscribed to me. If you guys don't know, Florida has a lot of alligators, and I'm not sure if I doubt the UK has alligators. But so Florida has lots of alligators and lots of swamps. Now, I was about 8 when this happened, and we lived in a neighborhood that was pretty like maybe like 2 blocks away from a pond, and it had 2 ponds, like one on our side and then one on another side of the neighborhood. So, people would go down fishing, but like it's not like big enough to where you can like boat or anything like that. I would say it's about like 1/4 of a mile long, so it's not that big. People would run around it or whatever, and there's alligators in there, of course, because it's Florida. But see, the thing is, they would take out all the alligators after I think they hit 7 or 8 feet long. They'd take them out of the pond because that's when they consider them to get dangerous. Now, that's what was supposed to happen, but is that what happened? No. So, this day I was walking around the pond. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. I don't think my sister was born yet, so we were walking around the pond, and we see a bunch of like a bunch of people with nets and everything trying to catch an alligator. And this thing did not look 8 feet long. This thing looked huge. Like I'm saying, like 10 or 11 feet long. And there's a huge difference between 2 or 3 feet, and like it matters. So this thing was pretty big. So we saw them trying to capture it. No big deal. I've seen them capture one before, only one, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. I kind of like watched it, and as one of the guys tried to capture the alligator, he got bit, and oh, I will never forget the sight of how he get bit. So forgot what he had. He was like, so he was on the alligator's back, trying to tie the tape around the mouth so it couldn't bite. And the guy on the very back holding the tail so it wouldn't slap, he kind of like the alligator's tail kind of like moved, and he like kind of got off it for a second, and the alligator snapped its neck back and bit the guy right in the arm. And like it was just like a quick bite, but when we walked over there, like there was blood all on the ground because like it was at the very entrance, so we'd have to walk around and get back, even though I didn't really want to walk back over there. But it was gushing all over, and the ambulance came and all that. Oh, it was nasty, guys. So I probably will never forget that in my life because it was really weird, and it was nasty. And I'm going to work here with the ballistic knife, but some things I'll never forget, and that's definitely probably one of them. That's probably gonna stick with me for a while, just that weird sense. But it was so weird because when we got over there, well, he was obviously gone. Well, he just got into the ambulance and left, but I wasn't gonna go over there, or we weren't gonna go over there when he was, dying. Not dying, but like really hurt. But they eventually got the alligator out of there. Well, they got the alligator out. Like another guy came in, took them out of it. So they eventually got it out, and I think it was like 10, 11 feet. It was huge, and ever since that day, I never wanted to walk on that pond again. So I have moved from Florida. I don't live there anymore. But this is gonna wrap up the gameplay. Leave a like if you liked the video and comment if you like this series. Thank you. Goodbye.